Aaron Rodgers had returned to the Green Bay Packers after an absence of a few months stemming from several key disagreements. Aaron Rodgers had probably one of the most candid and open press conferences I've ever seen in my entire life. And he talked very openly about his problems with the team. He cited problems like the disrespect of past players like Jordy Nelson and the like, and the way they left the Packers. He felt like they were disrespected. That caused a little bit of rift between him and the team. He discussed how there were times where he felt like he was not being utilized or not being consulted about the moves that the teams would make, and he wanted to be consulted, and that was something that he really wanted. And also, he didn't shy away from saying it was the draft pick obviously did play a part in it. Last thing he also noted was there was a failure to commit to him past this next year, even though he was the reigning MVP. And that also was kind of played a hand into this. Not so much a holdout, but him just not showing up to camp. It seems like Aaron Rodgers, for whatever it is at peace now. He's like, I will show up and I will play for the Packers in 2021. The Packers did trade for Randall Cobb, one of his former targets, for a long time in Green Bay. So they tried to appease him a little bit. They restructured his contract. He's got an out now after this next year. So Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes could happen fairly soon. But Simon, what do you think? What do you think about Rodgers coming back into the organization, rather, and, about some of the criticisms he levied, because they're kind of fair when you think about it. The Packers have not treated him well.
I think this just shows how professional Aaron Rodgers truly is, and how much he actually cares about his job. He loves the fans out there in Green Bay. He loves the players. He just doesn't like the organization, and that's okay. That's okay. I do think I thought he was just not going to play, to be honest with you. I thought Mans was just like, I'm just not going to play. I'm happy that he came back because we get to see some NFL talent. He's one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league. He's actually number three on the dot.
Reigning MVP, man, reigning MVP, and he just threw the ball like 150 yards. Like, there was a video of him like a few weeks ago throwing the ball 150 yards in the air. Like, he might be.
Yeah, the man's a true professional, Hall of Fame talent for sure. And it's sad that we're not gonna. I mean, it's sad that he's not respected by his organization. It's very sad. Now I do think Aaron Rodgers plays this season out, and then he dips. I think he dips, and I think he goes to a team that's actually going to, take use into him. Like, he could come play for the Skins. The Skins have cap. The Skins have a young enough roster.
The Washington football team. Washington football team.
Yeah, whatever you want to call them. How about the Washington Failures? How about that? Come play for the failures.
That's fine with me.
Come play for the failures. We got some young talent over here. We got some, nice targets for you to throw to. Aaron Rodgers, if you're listening, we will love you in DC. We will love you forever if you come play in DC. And although our GMs and our owners are kind of trash too. Oh, well, you know what? Just go play for the Steelers. Go play. Come home, Aaron. You know what? I'm tired of Big Ben. I'm tired of him. He old as hell. We need somebody new. So Aaron Rodgers, shout out to you. You're a true professional. I couldn't say I would have done the same. What about you, Omer?
I mean, look, he handled it. I think, okay, look, honestly, he handled it, I think, the best that he could. Like, because it was down to this. Either he was going to return to the Packers for this 1 year, play it out, or he wasn't. And he was just going to demand a trade, and they probably weren't going to honor that. I think they were in the direction where they weren't going to honor that. They obviously signed Blake Bortles. They were ready to have Jordan Love start. So, I mean, look, it got to a point where Aaron said, I like my teammates. I'm not going to abandon them like this. And I'm going to come and play football, be a professional. But I'm going to control my own destiny from here on out. And I think that's what it's about. I think next year you will see him elsewhere. I would hope so, at least. Because, look, Jordan Love, again, he's a first-round pick. That's one thing we can't ignore. Jordan Love was a first-round pick, and you don't trade up back into the first round to pick a guy if you're not going to start him in 2-3 years. So that's just plays a huge part in it, in my opinion, I think. And there's a few teams that I think still could get his services next year and be successful. one of those teams happens to be the New Orleans Saints. I think he would work very well down there in Sean Payton's offense. The Denver Broncos are also another team I think that would fit beautifully with him because they have Noah Fant. They have all these young targets. They're rebuilding their offensive line. They have Jerry Jeudy and all these young targets. Cortland Sutton. The defense is getting better again. That's a mean team out there. Maybe Miami. Who knows? Tua so far the Dolphins have not been impressed with what he's been doing in camp. He had some time where he struggled last year, albeit he was a rookie, but Aaron Rodgers down in Miami, it's warm. And where did Tom Brady go? He played 2 decades in the cold ass winter of New England. And just like Aaron Rodgers played in the cold ass winter, the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field, Florida is nice.
For a couple years too.
Florida is nice most of the time of the year, and Miami might be getting Aaron Rodgers. Who knows? I think those are some just landing spots that come off the mind. Who knows what the NFL landscape is going to be a year from now? Sports landscapes just changed like in a matter of weeks and months at this point. Who knows? But what I do know is Aaron Rodgers, I think he's kind of at peace, and he will control his destiny from here on out. Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.